Hey guys, it's me, Tiffany Parker. Okay, so a couple of things. Today I am posting the event logistics Zoom Q&A Zoom. I'm gonna go in that Zoom. I'm gonna go through the event logistics. Okay, I'm gonna go through it, and then I am going, and it's gonna be recorded. That is a 15-minute Q&A session. So when I started at 4 o'clock, it'll end at 4:15 because I'm gonna go through it. And if you have questions, you need to pop in really quick, ask those questions. I'm going to answer to the best of my ability. And then that's it. I'm gonna download that video, that whole 15-minute Zoom. I'm going to put that into a newsletter that's gonna go out to you guys who subscribe to the vendor newsletter, which if you haven't, you should, because I get a lot of people who just want to book the market, but they don't want to follow the directions on how to get the event logistics. I don't understand it. I don't. I make it super easy, super simple for people to get the vendor logistics. It doesn't require anything crazy. It's this platform. It was built for ease of use. I mean, you guys are on Facebook and Instagram and all these other platforms all day because I know because I'm watching, I follow a lot, most of y'all. And it works even, it's more simple than that over here, okay? So just follow the directions. When you become a vendor of the Livable Forest, you are essentially joining the team, okay? What that means is when we go to market, we're going as players, okay? And we're trying to win the game. The game is making sure that the community perceives our market to be high value, very interactive, friendly, and even maybe if not engaging, okay? So when a community member or a resident of the area that we are hosting a market in, they need to feel like when they go that they're being welcomed, okay? I get a lot of feedback from the community, a lot of feedback in my email. I wake up every day with at least 20 new emails, not just about the markets, but just overall feedback, okay? And a lot of the feedback that I get from the residents of Kingwood and even the Woodlands when we went out there this past October, they're saying that sometimes the vendors don't look like they want to be there. They're sitting on their phones predominantly. When they walk by, they don't feel acknowledged, seen. So let's work on our presence at market, okay? We need to, when you're at market, you're at work. You're at work. This is an extension of what you do on social media, what you do at the office, what you do everywhere else, okay? This is an extension of that. When you show up online, that is work. When you show up at market, that is work. When you go to your job, you go to work, you put on your smile, you do what you got to do to make sure the customer is happy, the consumer is happy, right? The client is happy. You do that. You put on your smile, you keep yourself together, you make sure the products on your table looks good, presentable, pricing, bags. This is another thing. Some of you guys aren't bringing stuff for people to be able to carry the things that they bought from you away. Make sure you have bags. I have people always asking me, stopping me, hey, do you have any bags? No, I don't sell anything out here. The vendors you guys need to have your bags, okay? Another thing is, you guys aren't utilizing the platform the way it's meant to be utilized. Listen, on just the basic level, the general users out here in this community, you guys should be posting in the community all the time. Why? Because it ranks on Google, okay? So, and then if you're not posting in the event pages, why? Why not? Why are you passing up the free opportunities for exposure? I get 6,000 views on my website alone per month. And they're going to the news feed to see what's being talked about, what's being posted. So if you're over here in your head, sitting at home on your couch, trying to figure out why my business isn't growing, I don't have enough eyeballs on my business, I don't understand what's going on. It's because one, you're probably not utilizing all the free services that are available to you. Like this one, go introduce yourself to the community. In the Kingwood Harvest Market, I'm looking at it right now. We have 4.8 thousand people interested in participating, like going to this market. Not one vendor has posted anything about themselves in that event page. Not one. Not one. You guys are not utilizing the services, the free opportunities, actually, the free opportunities to get more awareness on your business, more sales, potential sales. Like, if I was a vendor and my event producer said, yeah, definitely make sure you post here, post there. It's all available to you guys for free just because you're a part of this community. I'd be posting everywhere. My links would be everywhere. Everywhere. She'd probably be sick of me. That's how much I would utilize that. So utilize it. If you go and you post in the harvest market, the Kingwood Harvest Market, I will approve it. You just got to post it. I'm going to see it, okay? I'm on here. Like Facebook, the Houston social media platform, this is my office. I'm on here all the time responding to everybody and their mama, okay, about booth space, events, collaborations, all types of stuff. So I will see it. Just go in there and post, utilize it. This is a great way for the community who does not know who you are can be introduced to you. So it turns your cold leads into warm leads. And all you have to do is go to market prepared, showing up with what you said you're going to bring or something better or similar. That's all you have to do. And then another thing, you need to start sharing the events that you're going to be participating in, not just my events, but other people's events, at least 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and evening. The reason why I say that, because we all know that Facebook's algorithm sucks, okay? That means you have to post. The more you post, the more visibility. That's literally any social media platform. That's social platform 101. Post as much as you possibly can. Share the event. Can you imagine if all 285 of you, how many people are in this group? How many people are in this chat? There's 252 participants in the vendor chat. And then in this group, I think there's just as many people in this group. 253 people in the vendor group on Houston's #1 social media platform. This page should be blowing up. This should be blowing up. Because the thing about it is, when people come to this platform, for one, and they see that there are people posting, whether that's about their business, whether that's about themselves, whether that is about what they did that day, people are looking at that. The more people that are posting, the more people that are going to join, whether it's for free or paid. They're going to join because they want to get in on the conversation. They want to get in on what's the new big popular thing. Utilize it at the ground level, y'all. Utilize the platform the way it's intended to be. Okay, another thing, in this vendor and markets group here on the platform, this is a place where you could post your questions, and not only do I answer them, but other vendors could answer your questions. You want to discuss a topic that you've seen in another group. You want to discuss how another market was ran. If you want to discuss how my markets are ran, this is the group to post it in. We can have a whole dialect, a whole conversation about what needs to happen, what should be happening, what isn't happening, what doesn't need to be happening. That is what this group is for. It's a free place where people don't have to worry about what other people think about what they're saying. It's a freedom of speech platform, so you can say what you need to say, when you want to say it, how you want to say it, and post about it so we can have a conversation around it, so we can help each other get to the solution. Okay, that is the beauty of this platform. You're not going to get your stuff taken down if you don't agree with somebody. Now, I do say be respectful, have some common sense, but like, utilize the platform. I don't understand, because I know some people are sitting on their couch wondering, why isn't my business growing? How come nobody is talking or sharing or posting or anything with my business or with my pages? It's because you're not showing up yourself. Show up everywhere. You want your business to be seen? Show up everywhere. Make it visible. Folks should not have to go through all types of hell to find you, okay? They don't know who you are. They don't know you exist. So make yourself visible. People shouldn't have to go look under a rock for you. You should be making yourself as seen as possible, as much as possible. Okay. Another thing, I have vendors who do not want to follow the directions. If I tell you, you need to, and I know some people are going to be like, well, this is abrasive, but listen, this is the thing. We don't have, our market shouldn't be, when it comes to setup, shouldn't be filled with confusion at all. If everybody would follow the directions, when I say on the vendor page, download the app, join the vendor market or whatever, and I put the booth map out there, understand another thing. Just because you pay and you picked your spot doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have that spot. Because if I add things as far as entertainment to the market, people don't show up to market, or there's not if we didn't sell out on all our booth spaces, you guys will be moved around to where it's favorable to the market and the people that are going to come participate. I'm not going to have 30 vendors spread out throughout the park when we can fill up the front, because it looks tacky at the end of the day. It looks like a skimpy market at that. So no. So people, you just understand that just because you pay for this spot don't mean you're going to get that spot all the time. Okay? And just follow the directions. If I tell you this is where you're going to be at, that's where you're going to be at. I've had so many people argue with me over the last month about booth space. In Kingwood, it really does not matter where you are in that park, because it gets filled no matter where you are in that park. We've seen that time and time again. So if I place you, that's where it is. That's just what it is. If you don't show up to market, you just lose your spot. Like, you just lose your stuff. Because I've had people come and tell me I couldn't make it because of this, that, and the third. And I understand that. But there's nothing else. There's nothing else, okay? The people's spots have already been paid for. If you try to show up to market and you never paid for your spot, then you just don't have a spot and you can't participate. That's why I started assigning spaces, so I can keep extreme detail and extreme track of who is showing up. Because where I place you is how I check you guys in. So keep that in mind, okay? Another thing is, what else? Another thing is, a couple of you guys were asking about networking opportunities. So Network and Chill is coming up. I am going to launch it. You're going to be able to register, because the thing about Network and Chill is it's only limited to a certain amount of people. So the first 30 people that register, that's who's coming. You have to register to these, so I'll know how many people are coming. So I'll know how much seating to provide at the venue, okay? People don't want to register these days for stuff. I don't know what's going on, but you got to register to participate. At my Network and Chill, first things first, we're going to I want to include a workshop. These are my plans. Include a workshop. The workshop is only 15 to 20 minutes long, talking about a particular subject on how to hone a skill or whatever. Second, whoever is speaking, whoever is producing that workshop, you guys, everybody, all 30 of you guys need to take out your phones, follow that person, and then share their last post. We will do that for anybody who decides they want to host a workshop, anybody who wants to, coming up and introducing themselves, because we're going to do that the first round. Every Network and Chill, we're going to do that. All 30 of y'all are going to get up, talk about yourself. We're all going to pull out our phones and we're going to follow you, and we're going to share your last post. Each and every one, and the person who's giving the workshop. So this is going to be about an hour and a half networking. It's going to be strategic, meaning like when you leave, you're going to feel satisfied because you got 30 new followers and 30 new shares. Okay, that feels really good when you leave a networking event, right? Okay, then before we all leave, I expect everybody, I'm going to pair you guys up, and then you guys are going to exchange, see how you guys can collaborate, see how you guys can take it to the next step, because I feel like there's never any real follow through at these events. So we're going to start doing follow throughs before we actually leave. Meaning like I'm gonna pair you guys up randomly, and I'm gonna say, y'all need to figure out a coffee date. Y'all need to figure out a lunch date, dinner date, Zoom date, whatever, before y'all leave. So it'll already be locked in on everybody's schedule. So then when they leave, not only do they got 30 new follows, 30 new shares, they have a connection that they're going to meet about and figuring out how they could help each other grow and make money in their business. On top of that, I am going to give people who register a copy of Your Cup Runneth Over, which is the ebook that I've been promoting. This is going to help you create a money pod. And whoever I pair you with, it's not about if you technically like this person. It's about is their business and what they're doing is compatible with yours. And if you guys can take that and start something with that, okay? I'm not gonna say it's going to work for everybody, but it's gonna give you a damn good foundation, okay? So I will get all of that up and running this week, and I will schedule that out, and we are going to make this worth our time, okay? Our time, because networking these days is more like a social event, and that's cool, but it needs to be advertised as a social event if there's no actual exchange of value in business and currency happening, okay? My network and chill, we're going to be chill. You do not have to come dressed up, okay? You don't, because I'm most likely going to be in leggings and tennis shoes because I want to be comfortable, because I'm going to be sitting and listening and talking and walking, and so are you. So that's why that's why it's called Network and Chill. You can bring something to drink, you could eat your food, you could do whatever you want to do because it's going to be hosted at Main Event, and you can sit there and we can watch everybody get presented. Great thing about this, because you have to register by a certain time, I guarantee you it's going to be a different crowd every single time. There's going to be somebody new every single time. So you're never going to run into the fact where, oh, it's the same people at this event. It's the same stuff. It's the same. No. Because one, when I post registrations open, it's going to be completely random. So you don't know who's going to show up. And that's the beauty. That's what I like about networking. A lot of the networking groups that I've been attending, I already know who's going to show up because it's the same 15 people every single time. It never fails. So I am putting a spin on that, okay? And we're going to leave feeling good, okay? So anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. Look for my Zoom link in the description of this video, and I will see you guys at 4 o'clock.